Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey everybody. Wait. Bourbon Country Reacts? Bourbon Country Reacts. If you guys have been with us for a while, right?
And we are going to have neither bourbon nor country in this video. We are breaking
all of the rules.
All of our own rules.
Whoa.
So part of where this is coming from, you guys are awesome. You are so awesome that out of the 300 to date, 325 videos we have recorded.
Wow, dude.
We have...
That's almost a year a day. A day a year. Or, you know what I mean.
We have personally selected about 4 of those. It's
been that many?
Maybe less. Maybe just the first 3.
Just the first 3, I think.
With Kyle on the couch.
Right. It was just the first 3. And you actually had collaboration help with those. Because we don't know nothing about country. We said that.
We started asking people for songs, and we got what we got.
Yeah, on the F book or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
So we are mixing shit up.
We're going to evolve just a little bit. Or maybe just change it up for a minute.
We're going to take a song that I know.
Music guy.
And
Bourbon guy.
I'm going to introduce Dustin.
What the hell is that?
A very high-end cognac.
That looks fancy, dude.
Should have seen the box.
Do I need to go change?
There's like a house built around the damn thing.
Are you shitting me?
Not even a little bit. No, it's gone now.
That's fancy as hell.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap.
I feel like I need to go put a suit on.
You should, and a pipe.
And have like a...
One of those big pipes with the, the person.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the trick about this video, right? You're going to introduce me to a song I've never heard.
Dustin has not heard this song, which a bunch of you are going to know and recognize. And it's got a couple of things. So I'm going to avoid spoiling for you.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is that it's a Dire Straits song.
Okay.
And I know you've heard some Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, Sultans of Swing, right?
Yeah.
And the guitar player for Dire Straits is Mark Knopfler, who is a guitar
legend.
God.
Right.
You have heard me comment
a lot.
Actually made some real strong comparisons between a lot of Brad Paisley's style and Mark Knopfler. So now you're going to hear the original.
The other side of that.
The other side of it.
And so what we want to know from y'all is, do you like this?
Yeah, let us know how you feel about us. Now, we are still going to do a whole bunch of... We're going to stick to the rules.
Yep.
Because we still have a backlog of bribes you guys have sent us, and we are absolutely going to honor those.
Definitely.
But I just feel like after...
Do a little change up.
This many videos, this many reactions... let's shake things up a little bit, and I want to see your reaction to this song.
But so what we want to hear from y'all is, should this be a thing, or was this...
Should we do it once a month?
There you go.
Something like that? Let us know.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments
what
you
think. Or
think.
if you hate it, let us know.
Yeah, if you hate it, never do this again.
Right.
All right, so Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. And you do have to pay attention to the lyrics.
These mist-covered mountains are home now for me, but my home is the lowlands, and always will be.
I just realized the way Mark enunciates isn't great.
Okay.
Because it's probably hard to understand those lyrics.
A little bit.
I'm going to pull up the lyrics on the side, and
Okay.
we'll start it over.
We don't edit. You get to see this shit live. He's gonna pull up the lyrics so I can read them and understand them better. While Mark is. That's
While
Mark
Mark-
singing too.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he is a good vocalist. So hit play here. We don't really care about the video.
Do you want to pour cognac? Well, I don't have anything to drink.
These mist-covered mountains are
Smells
home
amazing.
now for me. But my home is the lowlands, and always will be. Someday you'll return to your valleys and your farms, and you'll no longer burn to be brothers in arms. Through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire, I've witnessed your suffering as the battle raged high. And though it hurt me so bad, in the fear and alarm, you did not desert me, my brothers in arms. There's so many different worlds, so many different suns, and we have just one world, but we live in different ones. Now the sun's gone to hell, and the moon riding high. Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die, but it's written in the stars. In every line in your palm, we're fools to make one, all our brothers in arms.
that fade
The fade out.
because I feel like live, it's like David Gilmour at Pulse. He takes that solo and just runs with it for like 5 minutes.
Right. And they cut it for a radio play.
Yeah. So what'd you think of the tune, man?
That was a cool mood tune. Right? That's one of those tunes where like just like this it's kind of perfect for literally right now. Meaning like it's late at night here where we're at. We're chilling on the couch. We got some cognac that is damn. And it's just chill, right? And so there were some cool runs, but it didn't sound like he really ripped on it.
He didn't.
It was super clean and just like
So
mellow.
the operative word for a musician would be phrasing.
Yes, dude. Yes, you felt that. I will say, you're the strings guy. I felt the guitar more than I did the lyrics.
Well, and Knopfler does that.
Okay.
He's literally alongside the greats like David Gilmour from Pink Floyd. In that he can make you feel whatever the hell he wants you to feel just by how he plays that guitar.
Very somber, like.
And that somber, you remember we were talking about this in another video. Major chords are happy, minor chords are sad.
Yeah.
The entirety of that song is played in a blues minor scale.
Thank you, God. Thank you. You literally stole it out of my head. I'm literally thinking to myself, was that a blues guitar?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, without
He's
you're learning
teaching me.
music shit. So yeah, totally blues minor scale, a lot of pentatonic minor, but he threw that blue note in there a lot,
Yep.
which kind of changes the feel, gives it that very bluesy feeling.
Can you imagine being in like a small bar? You're just drinking something, and this dude's in the background playing. It'd be freaking amazing.
I don't know how I'd react. I think I would find myself looking around the bar for other veterans. Cause that what's kind of wild if you look at the last lyric of that song, it is a binding of all combat veterans from wherever the fuck they came from.
Right, which is one of the kind of coolest parts about the military. It is a bit of a melting pot of its own.
Well, but in this, he said, it basically said it's a little insane to make war on our brothers in arms.
Right.
He wasn't talking about the guys fighting with him.
Right, not just his friends.
He's talking about the guys he's fighting against.
Yep.
Cause
that's deep.
We have that common warrior mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the song, just the depth of it, and I can actually picture myself, because the setting for that is they're holed up on the mountaintop where all the conflict is, and all they want to do is return to the valleys with the peace and farm in peace.
Yeah.
And war prevents that, and then you've got all the horrors that kind of surround that. But that's kind of the way of things, because if you're on the valley floor, you're at a very tactical disadvantage.
Right. High ground.
So the war gets fought for the high ground, yeah.
Yep.
Very deep song. It's an old song. I don't know if Dire Straits are the original authors. I figure they're probably not. There have been many folks who have played and performed this song with varying degrees of effect. But
that's funny.
What's that?
So you just mentioned Dire Straits again. But and I lost everything but his guitar and his voice. Were there other things?
There were drums in there.
Okay.
There was a bass.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute. If they're a band, it's more than just him. Where did everybody else go?
And they're a very talented band. So this kind of highlights, and man, you're now sitting on the couch with Keith and Dustin.
That's what we do.
Look at the stark difference from the songs that got radio play for Dire Straits.
Mm-hmm.
Compare Money for Nothing to that.
Uh-uh.
They're not on the same planet.
Nope.
And they're
like if you hit this on your cassette, you'd be like,
what is this?
who is this? Like what?
And it highlights the value of some deep tracks for an awful lot of bands. You know, before we started this video, Dustin said, "I don't think I've heard this, but
Right.
have a video ready in case I have, because."
You never know.
And the song, the secondary that I had for this would have been Iron Maiden, The Duelists.
Huh.
Because I promise you've never heard it. It's a very deep track off of Power Slave album, which was a pretty popular freaking Iron Maiden album.
Right.
But The Duelists never got play anywhere. And the song is literally blow for blow from slap, slap, throwing the glove down to dueling with rapiers. Blow for blow from the initial insult
Right.
to a guy dying. And it's an incredible song nobody knows about. And that's where I was going to go.
But you have to be careful. And this is why I said he should have two. Because you've already introduced me to some songs. You may have already introduced me to that one.
I may have.
Because it sounds familiar. Like
Yeah.
the story sounds familiar. I may have not have heard it. Very good chance, but it does sound familiar. So, that was cool. That was that was a cool ass sound. I would just love to hear that dude in a small venue, just playing.
Shit, man. Seeing Knopfler play in a small venue would
Right.
be like a lifetime thing.
Right.
Man. You would never forget that.
Never.
No. There are some artists that you will never forget seeing live. And for me, that's a pretty small list. It includes Tool. Because, let me tell you, their live shows are something. And Van Halen on the 5150 tour. Well, that was the most fun concert I've ever freaking seen.
Yeah.
And one concert, it's interesting. I've seen Old Crow Medicine show 3 different times live. The best performance I ever saw from them was in Pikeville, Kentucky at Hillbilly Days, which was just nuts. They
I'll
had...
never forget it.
They did Foggy Mountain Breakdown, which is a light speed bluegrass tune. You saw Orange Blossom.
No, we saw, what was the guy, who was the white-haired guy, the actor that can play the banjo?
Steve Martin.
We saw Steve Martin do it.
Foggy, yeah. So Old Crow Medicine Show did that, and they're like, so guys, we were just walking through the crowd one day, and we saw this old boy clogging away, and said, what are you doing about 8 o'clock tonight? They brought this guy on stage, just some random hillbilly from the crowd. And he clogged away for 6 minutes straight to Foggy Mountain Breakdown at full pace.
Impromptu.
That show was nuts. But hey, we're digressing a ways.
A little bit. That's what we
Tell
do
us,
on the couch.
yeah, it's true. So tell us what you think about this video. Is this something we should do once a month? Is it something we should never do again? And we're looking for the opinions, both of people new to the channel, and absolutely from our regulars that we know and love.
100%.
Tell us what you think about this.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to close with the standard,
No,
even
you're
though.
not.
Huh? No.
No. He forgot.
We haven't even talked about the cognac. Holy shit. We're a long ways into this recording,
That's
too.
why I'm the bourbon guy. Just so you know.
You're the cognac guy tonight.
This is delicious. But it's not like many cognacs that I've had.
So it does not have the overpowering grape flavor that is present in every cognac.
Yeah.
It's almost a little bourbon-esque.
Yes. It's a little smoky even, right? It's not nearly as sweet as most cognacs I've had, which is kind of nice.
So in the initial, there's a flavor you never get in cognac, and that's cinnamon. You never get cinnamon in cognac.
Yeah.
The cinnamon then flashes to the grape you expect.
But it's more of a white wine.
Yeah. So it flashes to a white wine, and as it rolls back, it sweetens up.
Very subtly. Like, sweetens like a grape peel.
Grape peel is probably the best descriptor for most of the flavor from the mid through the finish. But something that's in, and I have no idea how long this is. This is a very expensive cognac. This shit is not cheap. Oak.
Yes. It finishes with a heavy, heavy oak.
Which is, you don't get that from cognacs.
No.
Even cognacs that have been aged like 15 years, you don't get that.
Right.
And I don't know if that's the wood they use or what.
Probably using that French stuff.
Yeah.
Because French white
pine.
oak. No, there's a French white oak. It does something different to the flavor. If they're using like an American oak or something, there's no writing on the bottle. It's a freaking decanter.
There's shit on the side.
Look at this. Look at that thing.
Yeah, the stag head.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome. You got this gold. This is a nice decanter.
This is legit really cool. The stuff on the side is product of France. Yeah, imported, blah, blah. It's real cognac. 80 proof. That's to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
And they call it the Grande Champagne. I like this better than champagne. I ain't gonna lie. I've not had Cristal. Right?
I have, and I'll take this over Cristal all freaking day.
There you go. All day, every day.
Yeah, so that's a pretty high. Park is they're generally a midline cognac maker. And this is, I think, their second to top of the line. And with their top of the line being in thousands of dollars.
There's one above this.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's phenomenal.
Wow.
I'm trying to learn cognacs, but that's kind of a rich man's game.
Yeah.
Because the high end of cognacs
That's why we like bourbon.
is all in four figures.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the high end of scotches.
Right.
It's all in four figures, and some of them considerable four figures.
You're just like, yeah, that's...
I need Dustin to buy a bottle of this and let me try it.
Right. I need a friend with a boat that I can ride on.
Absolutely.
Right? That's how that goes.
Mm.
So thank you for letting me try that.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you enjoyed this song.
That was cool.
Yep. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to go with our standard close. Give us a like.
Yep.
Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Tell us what country.
Country music. We're sticking with country. This will be a change up if we do it ever again.
Right.
And that's going to come from you all.
You're going to tell us.
Yeah.
We are viewer driven here.
That's right.
And drop in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out. Tell us what you thought about this change of format. And tell us what North American whiskeys or apparently cognacs we need to try.
No. That is not a North American whiskey. That is French.
I said or cognacs.
Okay.
No, North American whiskeys. Tell us what North American whiskeys we need to try.
Unless you're in France and it's local to you.
At which point, send it to us. We will do it.
We'll
All right.
try.
Take it easy.
See you.
Awesome. Yep.
What?
I thought I clicked the button. I didn't click the button.
Click the button.
Bye, guys.